Hello and welcome to another casting video. I am going to be making a small present for someone. As some of you may know, I have been playing World of Warcraft for about 12 years now, maybe 13 even at some point. We have guild meetings every year for the last 6 years now. This will be the sixth. And we're a small group of friends. Usually there's like 10 or 12 people there. And we get together, take all our PCs and game until we fall asleep. But yeah, the people who are hosting the event for the second time this year and last year, the missus of the house is a big fan of owls. So I thought, let's cast a little owl as a present. And I want to test using either zinc. The big ones and the two small ones here are zinc, and I got two aluminium ones. And I got some aluminium profiles and rods here for if I need to melt some more. I'm not going to be trying anything like brass or copper because I know these thin iron molds might get the copper and the brass stuck in them. But I do know they work for aluminium and zinc. But just to be sure, I have I think 6 or 8 of these bears of the same ones, but I only have one owl. So I'm going to test a bear, see what happens using either zinc or aluminium. I'm probably gonna start with aluminium because that has the highest melting point. If that works, then I kind of assume that zinc will work. And if this thing stays in one piece and doesn't bend or break, then I know the owl will work, and then I will make a little owl. So we're going to be using the electric furnace for this. There's some construction going on here, so they basically put all their stuff around my bench. That's why I'm set up here now. And I did this before, so that should work. Got the crucible that is worn down quite a bit, but I will only be using this for lower temperature metals like anything like aluminium and down melting points. So I don't have to crank the thing up to like 1100 somewhat Celsius, and in this case I just have to set it for probably 750 maximum for aluminium, and for zinc maybe even 500, maybe 550, not that much more. So let's start by cranking this thing up to a decent temperature. Oh, it's set to 1100 now. So let's set this to for aluminium. Like I said, 750 should be fine for aluminium. There we go. Let's wait until that heats up, and I'm gonna snip. I'm gonna start by snipping some of these, and breaking them and flattening them on my anvil so they fit the crucible. And if I don't have enough, then I can use one of the ingots if needed. So I'll get back to you when this is all heated up. It's over 750 now, so I got some aluminium in there now. The bottom seems to be glowing a bit. It's gonna take some minutes before this starts melting, and when that does, I'll got a small bundle to add, and then we'll see how far we get. So, more waiting. Aha, it's starting to sink in nicely. Looking all pinkish, reddish. Let's pop in some more. Time to open the door, maybe. Phew! Let's wait a bit more. And let me put on my mask. There, all molten. Let's get a few of these bigger pieces in to fill the thing up. This should go quite fast. There you go. Have to be careful with these pipes, because if you go too fast you might get like blowout and it starts acting like a barrel of a gun and squirt molten metal in your face. I'm going to put on my glove here because that seems like a slightly better idea. Oh yeah, filling up nicely. I'm not gonna fill the thing up to the brim, of course. I think this might be the last one for now. There we go. That's going in nicely. It's quite thin stuff, this, so there we go. I'm not even exerting that much pressure on it. There. Now, let's give that a minute and then get ready to pour. Watch it solidify. The shrinkage. Let's see if this will come out. I wonder. Wonder if this will work. Turned all black. This might be an issue. I might be able to quench the whole thing and see if it will then pop out. Let's see what happens. Take you with me here. Water isn't that clean, but there we go. Might not be the best idea to get these tongs wet actually, but we shall see. Well, this looks quite stuck in there. Alright, I see this is proving to be slightly more difficult than expected. I thought only copper was able to fuse itself into the mold, but apparently so is aluminium. Yay, bear came out. Didn't fill up all the way, still quite hot. And there's some scuff marks from trying to get the mold off. So good thing I tested this with one that I have like 5 or 6 of. Let me get another one of these and then preheat it and then pour and see what happens. So the next batch is molten already. Let's just burn away at this. Get all the moisture out at least. Oh, that is actually needed apparently. This might actually help. There we go. Let's see. Two-tone action. There we go. Well, there was just enough for the little bear. And again, watch this solidify. and shrink. Well, that happened off camera. I picked it up and dropped it a couple of times, and this actually worked out pretty well. So I'm quite confident that the little owl will now work. So this looks quite good. Let's toss this little bear into the water. Grab him by its neck. There we go. Swim like a polar bear. So yeah, this one is cool. I'm gonna just dump that with the ingots over there. This is probably hot. So now that I know that this works, see, it immediately starts oxidizing and rusting. So let's get the little owl here and make a little aluminium owl. Let's first melt some more. I was gonna say copper, but aluminium, of course. Got more aluminium profiles to put in here. I'm guessing I'm not even gonna be needing the ingot. So I'll get back to you when I get a full crucible so I can pour the owl. Alright, aluminium in the crucible is molten. Let's get this thing all heated up. There we go, it looks good. Nice fat little owl. And whatever we have left in here. Quite some slag at the bottom. Shall we have a look? Well, even this side looks nice, all matte. Let's get the ingot out first. That's probably gonna be a challenge. Not. There we go. Like a little half an ingot. In the water. There you go. Yes, I think I ruined this. Great. No, I didn't. That actually looks pretty dang good. A bit of a wire brush and that's going to be awesome. And I do need to sand down the bottom to make it able to stand, because this won't do. That's not the least of the worries, but I'm happy that this came out so well. And This also looks good. Cool how this turned all purplish. Shall I make a zinc one as well? I don't know. I wanted to make two actually, so I could say nice set of hooters. But I think I'm sticking to one. So yeah, enough about that. I'm gonna clean this thing up and make sure it can stand upright and get my stuff ready for my World of Warcraft guild meeting of 2019. And I will see you all on the next one. Short update. The owl can now stand. And I'm gonna leave all the ingots, zinc, aluminium, and the aluminium bears, both of them. I'm gonna leave those here for if I need any more extra metal for future projects. And I'm taking the nicely polished and sanded down owl with me as a gift. And I'll see you all next time.